All right, it's looking like I am live. What's good, guys? Whew, as usual, man. Trying to scramble last second to get everything together, but it looks like we made it here. Good thing is I could kind of hide it while I'm in this screen right here. You can't really tell that I'm working on, like you can see I'm working on things, but I could kind of hide it, man. D-Wave, what's good, man? Mr. Lodak, you was here a couple minutes early. Thank you very much. Yo, yesterday was epic, guys. Like, it's crazy. Like, as long as you keep going, like you could really grow, man. And I know every day is not gonna be like that. It's gonna take a while before we have that many people on a regular basis, but it was still cool, man. And just the fact that y'all come through on a regular basis and vibe with me is super dope, man. Let's see what's going on with this World War III stuff, yo. I mean, you know, it ain't really no World War III that's about to happen, but just the simple fact that, you know, we could be going to war again is just, it sucks, man. You know, here in crypto, we are anti-war, man. We not about that at all, man. I'm setting a couple things up, but I think we ready to just, I think we just about ready to get started. I gotta put my volume down as far as, in my headphones. A little too loud for me, man. So, I think you guys already have, but as soon as when you get here, just hit the like button if you don't mind. That way we can get this out to more people. I think I want to try to just share this on Twitter, just to get it out there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get this thing going, man. By the way, have you guys noticed anything different on on this little Rick and Morty setup, man? World War III is war with nature. You ain't even lying, bro. Yes, I'm having a beer again. Please don't judge me. Yeah, I got Satoshi in the, I got Satoshi on the wall now. And then I added a little, yep, Mr. Lodak, the Satoshi pick. And I added a little Plumbus. Leaning on the cable box there. And I also added the little portal gun sitting under the TV as well. So we adding little stuff, you know, nice little touches. Bro, it's going to take you 2 hours to drink that beer again. Yo, bro, you're not even lying, man. When I was done with the stream, bro, I'm like, I only had one beer. I had 2 beers sitting here. The other one wasn't even opened yet. But it is what it is. I only have one more after this, so we got to make it last, man. Oh, man. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, make sure you go ahead and do that. Maybe we could share this stream. Let's see. Share. Let's copy this. And let's go ahead and tweet. I'm live right now until 9 p.m. or so East Standard Time. Come chill with your boy. All right, let's see if anybody might join in, man. That'd be pretty cool, right? All right, got the whole thing here. And then if you're watching the replay, man, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm doing this on a daily basis. You guys can see, started doing this about like a week ago. Got a couple of friends that I've made here that have been coming through on a regular basis, and we all just chill out and talk about crypto, man. J Cappy is in the building. J Cappy, what up, man? Glad you made it back. I had the fam up in here, man. Yesterday, Chris Cannon jumped in, so that's cool. If you haven't hit the like button already, make sure you guys do. So, briefly, man, let's talk about this joint, man. I'm not gonna go over the politics, of course, but there's something I kind of wanted to show. That's why I paused the music, so pardon me. But you know, I'm feeling like Meek Mill, man. He said Trump sending hits involving us in some ish we ain't got nothing to do with. I woke up in beef today, man. That's how I'm feeling, man. And then somebody posted this clip from Friday, and I'm not really one to like pump the memes for something like war or anything, but
too much. Now, if I get into it with them, I gotta live here and you don't. Don't be getting it. You're going to get me in trouble. Get out the way. Move. Just move.
That's how I feel, man. Like, I don't really, most of us nowadays, like, do we really care about, like, the politics that's going on that's causing these wars and stuff? Like, we just don't want anything to have to do with it, man. You know? Let's bring that back down a little bit. We just want to have some chill music, some chill vibes, Shill on the Shill stream. As you guys can see, I got my little subscriber count up here going on now. It ain't gonna be going up fast. In fact, we might see it go down. A lot of people see the name Shill stream and they automatically like, wow, this guy is just a blatant shill, huh? And it's like, yeah, if you would have just spent a couple of moments here, you would understand that it's really not quite what you think, man. It's not exactly that. So I've been seeing a couple of things in crypto. A lot of people are talking about what's coming up for this year. Coinbase, they tweeted, by shifting crypto from trading and speculation to real utility, as if it doesn't have utility to begin with, right? The 2020s will see a huge increase in people holding and using crypto and start to move the needle on global economic freedom. So then they had like a little article that talks about some of the things that we could expect during the next decade in crypto. And I'm not going to go over all of it, but just the subheadings that you can see over here. Scalability, that's something that we see growing, you know, over time. Things are, you know, these blockchains are capable of handling more people on the network. Nathaniel, I'm sorry, that might not be how you say your name. Nat Neil or Nat Nail. Terribly sorry if I said it wrong, but what's up? Thank you for joining the chat. Tefera, it seems like a little bit easier for me to say, so I hope I got that right. Thank you very much for joining the chat and joining the stream. Yesterday was so crazy, man. We hit an all-time high, 20 people yesterday, man. This is gonna be crazy. Imagine like do this every day, you know, you guys stop by whenever you want, and then one day it's like 50 people or 100 people, and we all just getting crazy, looking at projects, we're looking at the market in general, and just talking about crypto casually without feeling like an actual shill, man. Like we gonna change the whole narrative. Like regular people could be part of a new economic development without necessarily having to be developers, without necessarily having to be day traders. We're just people that want to support a brand new industry that's never existed before, and we're excited about new technology, but that doesn't mean that we're engineers, you know what I mean? It just means that we like it, we want to be supportive of it, and we want to invest in it. And that's all we're here for, just regular guys like you and I. So some of the things Coinbase was talking about, getting back to that, was scalability, privacy. That's something that the blockchain is very public, obviously. You know, all of the information is captured within the network. Yes, you do have certain privacy protocols. You have certain privacy coins like Monero, and then some other projects like Dash or Zcash that offer some type of privacy. But it's very hard to have privacy wrapped in with the smart contracts, and we do see certain platforms like Enigma that's trying to offer private smart contracts, which are self-executing computer contracts that are immutable and censorship resistant. And it sounds all fancy when you say it that way, but once you get into it, it's like, this is pretty neat stuff. Consolidation. So there's so many crypto projects. Looking at CoinMarketCap, 4,993 crypto projects, man. It's damn near 5,000 of them. NT, if you don't mind, I'll just call you NT so I don't butcher your name. NT says Elastos operating system is up and running. Is that new? Is that something that just recently happened? We'll definitely look at Elastos in a little while, because that's a project that's been, apparently they've been working on their product for over 10 years, and the blockchain aspect of it just brought everything full circle. So I wouldn't mind looking at that. Where was we at? We was looking at the Coinbase thing. So consolidation, much less projects in the mix. You know, so many crypto projects, and we'll definitely see some consolidation from trading to utility. Right now, it is a lot of speculation in the market, and trading is probably the biggest use case in cryptocurrency. So we'll start to see a little bit more utility. Yes, it's used as money as well, but what is money? It's a form of trade, right? It's like trading, technically. The rise of the crypto startup. We've seen a spark of this with the ICOs, and I think that this is definitely going to develop a lot more in the future. We're going to see ICOs and regulation kind of see eye to eye, and we're going to start to see startups actually being able to raise capital through cryptocurrency. I didn't read through all of this, so I don't know if that's exactly what they're talking about, but just looking at the subheadings. On top of that, people that are holding some projects that might offer certain resources just by having tokens like EOS-based coins, you could support a startup by just providing resources to them without selling your coins. It's kind of crazy, man. This crypto stuff is like, it's limitless. It's like you hold a coin that gives you access to a certain amount of resources on the network, and you don't even have to give up that coin to let somebody else use those resources. I mean, with computers, it's limitless, man, the possibilities. And now that we have blockchain and smart contracts, it's going to be crazy. Let's see what else. Emerging markets. So we're going to see other countries out there that don't have much infrastructure in the financial ecosystems. They're definitely going to start to grow. Cryptocurrency is definitely going to help a lot of them. They mentioned Venezuela. Obviously, that's one that a lot of us talk about on a regular basis. I think mainly because it happened so fast and it happened so recently, and it's also current. A place with beautiful people. Not that anywhere else is not beautiful people, but just to give them their kudos. A place with beautiful people, so much culture. And D-Wave said, have you digged into Xenon yet? I haven't digged into Xenon yet. Literally, man, it's the weekend now, so there's a lot of things that I would like to do to catch up. I got to do a review for Energy. I've been working on that with my notes and stuff like that, just what I want to talk about. So I'm gonna record that tomorrow, probably work on a little bit more tonight, and then record that tomorrow. If I have time, I'll probably do some research on certain projects, and still gotta do the stream, man. So there's other projects I've been wanting to do a review on, like Telos. However, I think I might put a worker proposal in. With Telos, what's cool is that you can go to, I've showed this before, and I'll show this again. Hold on. So Chain Spectre. The cool thing about this platform is that I can come over here and I can put in a proposal for getting paid to do a review, and the community votes. Everybody that holds coins, each coin counts as a vote. So it's not like some company that just says yes or no. It's actually, if any of you that's in the chat right now have coins, you'll be able to vote and help me pass, or you could also vote against it as well. So with me doing the stream every day, with me coming home, spending time with my baby, working a 9 to 5, this is just, and then getting videos done occasionally. Obviously, it takes a lot of time, man. Just having personal time, it's not something that I really plan to have too much of in 2020. I feel like, I'm in my 20s. I might as well just grind as much as I can right now, man. I always remember seeing a little post about grinding your 20s, stacking your 30s, chilling your 40s, and that's difficult. That's difficult to do. But I would like to try to really do that. So this year, I don't plan on having too much personal time. However, my time is now limited and more valuable. So I would like to put in a proposal to hopefully get paid. So Mr. Lodak said, on Mitch's stream last night, I made a joke that Hex partnered with XRP, and my buddy snapped back with HexRP. Oh man. D-Wave says teaching in your 50s. Facts. So that's pretty good. Grinding your 20s, stacking your 30s, chilling your 40s, teaching your 50s. Right? That's pretty dope. I like that. I'm adding that one to the list. Teaching your 50s. However, I'm just adding that to it. That's just perfect. That comes. Now, what do you finish that hand with, though? What does that pinky do? I don't know. It's just, that's it. But that's pretty dope. Teaching your 50s, I like that. So anyway, I'm doing a video on energy. They said they would pay me a little $100 in energy tokens. Nothing too crazy. You know, I'm always transparent. If I'm doing something that's gonna pay me, I'll let you guys know that I'm getting paid for it. And then I might do a little giveaway with that, or I might try to stack some sats with it as well. Having only $100 in energy doesn't seem worth it to me. If it's a project that I'd be interested in getting into later, then I would hold on to the coins, but I'll probably trade them out. And I'm not positive. That's just me being completely transparent. So those are some of my plans. Now, I wanted to show a video about Kyber, but let's first look at CoinMarketCap. EOS Brooklyn. Yo, shout out to you, EOS Brooklyn, man. I don't think I ever really got to interact with you very much, but on Twitter, you're super active, always showing support for your boy, man. So shout out to you, man. Shout out to EOS Brooklyn. You know, I'm a New York native, so Brooklyn, my wife is from Brooklyn. You know, I'm from Queens, so it's super love. You already know, man. So looking at CoinMarketCap, and we could look at TradingView as well before Lodak yells at me. before Lodak gets at me. Wow, are we pulling back a little bit? The technicals are saying sell, huh? So 65 was supposed to be the new support, everybody was saying. Originally, I was looking at the 7,100 mark, and then we actually ended up closing under it. So I was somewhere right around here, and we closed under it yesterday, but we bounced back up today, and now we're here in a new candle. We're on the daily chart over here. Now we're here in a new candle, and who knows? Are we going to continue to go up? Are we going to find support again here at the 7,100 mark where we never supposed to go there? A lot of people are saying that, you know, the whole thing with the war is what caused Bitcoin to spike up in price today. There was no war here on December 22nd. There was no war here on December 18th. Like, what are y'all talking about, man? This is a bigger candle right here. Wasn't talking about no wars there, so I don't think so, man. What about right here? Was there another war on October 25th? Like, what are they talking about, bro? This war thing has nothing. I mean, you never know if just looking at fundamentals, what people go off of, the mentality of people, you can kind of make a call like, hey, Bitcoin might go up with this little thing for a war. Now, I put a whole bunch of different currencies. The only one that's smart contract platform is Ethereum, but I think that kind of like, you know, it's the top smart contract platform, and it's used to pay for a lot of things within the crypto space. So I counted it as a currency, but dang, Bitcoin Cash went up crazy today. Biggest gainer on the front page, Bitcoin Cash. I wonder why too, man. I really don't know. One of the projects I wanted to talk about was Kyber. But to get back to what I was saying though, currencies would probably see a rise if things did kind of hit the fan. I don't know which coins they would be. You know, Monero, privacy coin that everybody knows about, it probably has a good shot. Is it the number one privacy coin? Yeah, it is. It's the top privacy coin. Following way behind is Dash. Wow, Dash used to be much higher. Whatever happened, man? Dash, what happened? D-Wave said, I don't know how BSV still in the top 10. Well, that's because when it comes to Bitcoin, its governance is not as sophisticated as we would like it to be. There's a lot of people that truly believe that Bitcoin Cash is still the original Bitcoin. And there's also a lot of people that really believe that Bitcoin SV, Satoshi's vision, is the original Bitcoin. And Craig Wright he talks like a psychopath a lot of times, but we can't take away from the fact that he was there early on. And for us that never really messed with the Bitcoin forks like that, like I have respect for, you know, Bitcoin Cash's argument. Do I hold Bitcoin Cash? No. But for the people that have been following Roger Ver or following Craig Wright for all these years, they don't just suddenly turn around and say like, nah, we don't rock with Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin SV. Us on the outside, we're like, look, Bitcoin's getting upgraded. That doesn't mean that it's not the original Bitcoin anymore. It's getting upgraded. It is what it is. You know, it got SegWit now, and it's still Bitcoin. Just because you made a clone out of it and didn't do the upgrade doesn't mean that it's the original Bitcoin now. No. It just means you're the outdated Bitcoin. And now they're doing other upgrades, just increasing the block size and whatever the case might be. And I forgot. I feel like they were doing some type of SegWit or something like that. I'm not sure. But that would be kind of crazy to me. And then I forgot what Bitcoin SV. I think they wanted to add smart contracts to Bitcoin SV. And then they actually split. It's messy, man. Crypto, one thing that Coinbase said over here was consolidation. Boy, oh boy, we're going to really see some consolidation in the crypto market, man. We're definitely going to see some consolidation in the crypto market because it's just too much shenanigans going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talked about it yesterday, kind of went a little hard about it, but we talked about the whole, burning coins. How, where is it? Stellar, number 10 cryptocurrency, burned 50 billion coins. How do you how do you show somebody, not to go in on it again, I'm not going to go off again, but like, how can we prove to people that cryptocurrency has value, true value, if people can burn 4.5 billion worth of coins? They won't do it with anything else. You won't do it with US dollars. You won't do it with gold, if that makes any sense. You won't do it with anything else, man. So it pisses me off, man. And I don't hate Stellar or anything. It's just, thinking on a bigger scale, long term, about where crypto is going. I also am not saying I like Stellar. I don't follow them enough to really have like a deep opinion. One of the big gainers today was Kyber, and I feel like Kyber is significantly underrated within the Ethereum space, and not for the people holding Ethereum, not for us who like to do research, but just in general, like Kyber is number 93, and after today's pump, it's like number 6, 7. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6 gainer on the front page. It might go back down to number 100 or whatever and go back into page 2, man. What was the big gainers? Look at this, 475% gains. This is some trash coin, man. Yeah, that's well needed. It's messy. For real. It's super messy. We're gonna have to get rid of a lot of this. I'm happy to see Loom doing good. So let me pause this. I wanted to show this Kyber video. I realized it has less than 100 views. So a lot of people didn't see this, and I wanted to show it because this is how much stuff Kyber's been doing. It's only 2 minutes. So, bear with me here. It's only 2 minutes long. It's amazing what Kyber's doing, man.
Allows you to easily manage and transfer cryptocurrencies.
I want to pause it real quick. Are you guys seeing how much stuff Kyber does, bro? Like, yo, Kyber Network they gets busy, bro. They have so much stuff going on in their ecosystem. So many wallets use them. So much like liquidity services that they're providing. They're making cryptocurrency very usable. So many wallets use them. Like, Kyber Network they're doing the daggone thing, man, for real. Like, they doing the damn thing. But let's continue. Just this quick 2-minute video, we're seeing how much they've done. And I really like just how neat they presented it too. Bruh, come on, man. Kyber Network is putting in a lot of work. D-Wave said Kyber Network coin and Ren is my favorite DeFi. Yes, those are DeFi those are protocols within the DeFi space, man, and they're doing a great job. So if anybody isn't on Kyber, look into them. You know, it's one of those projects for me. Like, I feel bad that I don't have a stack of Kyber, but this year I will. I mean, I'm mainly focusing on Bitcoin, second place Ethereum, then little coins here and there, a little bit of Telos, a little bit of maybe Ren, maybe Chainlink, maybe Kyber. I'm big on DeFi, and I don't think it's gonna slow down at all. Decentralized exchanges did so well this year. I barely used centralized exchanges this year. Only fiat on-ramps like Coinbase. That's the only thing I was really using this year. A little bit of Binance. But for the most part, like, I use CoinTiger to get my Telos. But really, like, I was using decentralized exchanges, man. I was using Nudex for the EOS coins, the EOS tokens. I was using Kyber. Literally, I was using Kyber Swap for my Ethereum trades. And most of the time when I'm in my Engine wallet, I have the option on using Kyber or something else. And usually Kyber has some good rates, man. It's like Kyber, Changelly. It used to be Bancor. I don't know if Bancor is still there anymore. And there was like one more protocol or one more platform that's on there. And you have an option on choosing which one has the best rates and do the trade. And usually it's Kyber, man. They also have like a decentralized community that they run as well, where you can go in and do proposals, very similar too. So, man, Kyber is slept on from the retail investors, but not within the industry at all. So it's definitely something to keep an eye on. They're not going anywhere. Too many people use their technology. They're not going anywhere. Like, that's my opinion, at least. They're not going nowhere. So I definitely wanted to just bring that to people's attention, man. Now, any projects you guys want me to show? It is Friday night, you know. There are a couple things that we could be looking at tonight, man. I seen EOS did some upgrade on their network. Let's see if I can find Colin Talks Crypto. But I don't really understand everything that's going on with the Rex and the upgrades that's happening. But as you can see here, all EOS Rex upgrades have now been fully executed. This has changed the threshold from 80% to 90% and added Rex 12-hour staging pools. It's a little too confusing for me, all of this stuff going on with the resource exchange, and yeah, I don't really know what's happening. All I know is I tried to send EOS today and I was still stuck. I still didn't have enough CPU to send EOS one transaction. You know, I'm only staking like a few coins, maybe 4 coins, 3-4 coins. But that's what I used to do and be able to transact all day, no problem. Now I can't even do one transaction. And I remember having to buy resources. I had to buy like 200 EOS worth of resources, man. And it's like you need like 100 EOS worth of resources to even do anything, man. Okay, a couple people might have seen the tweet and jumped in the live. If you've seen the tweet and jumped in, thank you very much for joining the live stream. You know, I'm just talking all types of projects, so feel free to just jump in the chat. So D-Wave said, if you have a limited budget and you have to choose from Kyber Network coin or a basic attention token to put some money in 2020, which one will you pick? Yo, you'll be asking some difficult questions, bro. So let's break that down a little bit. Let's break that down. So I can earn basic attention. I literally just got an ad opportunity and I could have just earned basic attention token. So here we go right here. Basic attention token, my Brave rewards. I'm getting them on a regular basis. People have tipped me in it. You guys seen Mr. Lodak tip me the other day on a live, so that was cool. Crypto Stella, is that you, Stella Bella? Thank you very much for joining the Shill stream. This is where we just come talk about crypto freely without feeling like a shill. We're not saying everything is going to the moon. We're just willing to talk about any project without feeling uncomfortable about it, because there's a lot of us here that are not big time day traders, and there's a lot of us here who are not developers. We just love the new technology and we want to be a part of the ecosystem. So shouts to you. I see you super active in the Telos community. So right now, D-Wave is asking me about some Ethereum projects. He's saying if I had a limited budget between, what would I choose between Kyber, which I just showed this wonderful video for everything Kyber is doing, and basic attention token, which I'm showing like you could just earn basic attention token for real by just using their browser, which is crazy. And I gotta be honest with you, like I see, dang, this is hard, man. I see basic attention token doing its thing. It's gonna be around for a while, but out of the two, I think I would choose Kyber Network. And I'll give you a few reasons. What Kyber is doing, it doesn't seem like they have too many competitors that are gonna like kind of take over, you know what I mean, with the whole liquidity thing and everything. With the Waterloo bridge between EOS and Ethereum, that means it's gonna be probably all the EOS IO chains that's gonna eventually be able to tap into whatever type of code that they release to make that happen. Basic attention token, the whole concept of tipping content creators is nice. However, there are so many people that are stuck within their own siloed community of crypto, whether it's some Tron based cryptocurrency, whether it's an Ethereum based crypto, whether it's an EOS based crypto. They want to see success within their own silo. And there's tip bots and all these other things that people will just tip you with whatever coin they like. And basic attention token is cool because you can earn it within a platform, and it does have a utility to run advertisements, and I think it'll be successful. However, they're competing with two things: people that want their coin to be used, even if it's just for tips, and they're also competing with other browsers. There are other browsers out there that don't have this function for tipping and earning naturally. However, people like VPNs. Now we see that Coinbase just added that OXT coin. So OXT is a little bit different. It's going to provide you like bandwidth and things of that nature on the network. So that's a little bit different. However, it has to do with a VPN. You know what I mean? It's helping people have an alternative web browsing system that involves a cryptocurrency. So you might see some competition from projects like Orchid and then some other projects for tipping. Kyber? I mean, Kyber Network, do they have some competition? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I used to think that Bancore was probably like a competitor. Nah, Bancore's using them now. You know, Bancor is using them now. Like if you go on, you can probably find it on their website. Can we find it on their website? Let's see. I don't think so. It's probably gonna be on their Twitter though. Okay, so they have their airdrop thing here. Learn more. I mean, we just seen it in the video that we just watched with the whole Kyber thing. Dang, I don't see it here, and I don't want to like scroll through this just and get all boring while looking for it. But Bancor's using Kyber Network now to help them with some liquidity style protocols, some stuff that I won't even try to explain because it's a little. I mean, that's past my pay grade right there. Let's see, Bancor. Wonder if it's on their Twitter anywhere. Yeah, we're not gonna keep looking for it. However, yeah, so I don't see that many competitors for Kyber that could really hold on to the market the way that Kyber has. If that makes any sense, you know, sometimes drawing a blank while I'm speaking. But in general, I don't really see anybody catching up to Kyber. Basic Attention Token, they were there for the bull run, and they have some big names behind it. So where it sits, it's probably not gonna move too far from there. But choosing between the two, I could see Kyber significantly climbing the charts on the front page and becoming like a top 40 coin. Maybe top 30, but top 40 coin, I definitely see it going in that direction. So that's what I would choose between Kyber and Basic Attention Token. That was actually a very difficult choice when I first looked at it, but that's what I would choose. I would choose Kyber. So not financial advice. Nothing in this world from low key is financial advice. Not legit ones, at least. So as usual, I do like to look at, without really going too hard, but I put 5,540 coins into my Telos staking, resource exchange, excuse me. And I have 5,483 now. I mean, that's easy math. That means that I earned 33, but let's just do it anyway. 5483.5915 minus 5450. And this is what I've earned in just about 2 weeks, you know, 33.59 coins. And I think that's pretty dope, man. You know, it's not that much money. I didn't put that much into it. However, you know, no need to go all in this early on these projects, man. Now, here's the thing. So I made some nice gains on PIOS last year, and that's because very, very early on, one of the things that I said was gonna be a big deal in this last year's bull run. I thought it was gonna be a nice big bull run, and it turned out to be like, whatever. Actually, we did have a pretty good year, didn't we? I don't know why it's not loading up. No need to look at this, but however, in this video right here, what I talked about was people are going to be trying to support coins within their own ecosystem. So I think I was kind of right about that, and next year I don't know if it's going to be like that as much. So what I meant by that was basically there's so many decentralized exchanges, not just in the Ethereum ecosystem. There's decentralized exchanges in the EOS ecosystem, in the Tron ecosystem, and eventually we'll see more probably in like IOST and some of these other platforms. Now, my thing was people want to support projects within their favorite ecosystem. So when Cardano finally releases their staking and their smart contracts and everything, and yo, cheers, by the way, Mr. Lodak. If you're having yourself a brew, shout out to you. It's Friday, guys, so you know, let's chill, man. You know, we don't gotta take things we don't gotta be too uptight, you know what I'm saying? So privacy coin built on EOS, that's what I figured was gonna, I figured automatically that's gonna blow up. So I got in super early, like when they first announced the airdrop, as soon as it got on the exchange, I scooped some up, made some really nice gains, like really nice gains on that. And I think next year we're gonna still see a little bit of that. You know, somebody might find that cool EOS coin, somebody might find that cool Tron coin, or whatever the case might be. The one in the EOS ecosystem that I'm looking at right now, you know, we talked about Kyber, Basic Attention Token, Ren, and all these other projects on Ethereum, but Liquid Apps, even though they're down today, dang, this is their total supply, so their max supply is 20 billion. That's always tricky, but Liquid Apps, man, they're doing a lot. And I think that there's a big potential that this could be one of those coins within the EOS ecosystem that grows, that people are relying on. I don't think it's you know, Everipedia. Good project, solid, you know, might grow slowly but surely, but trying to get people away from projects that they already like is difficult. You know, we got to bring something new to the market. So Everipedia is an excellent project. However, I don't see people just switching from Wikipedia easily. It's like we got to kind of like go out there and preach to these people, and I'm not interested in that. I don't want to go out there preaching to the people on why they should move from what they already like into something that's not even like fully vetted out yet. Oh man, NT asked me, hope you're okay with me calling you NT. NT asked me Kyber versus Engine. Okay, let me think about that in the back of my head while I finish saying what I'm saying about Liquid Apps. That's a really difficult one, and they work together too, you know what I'm saying? And I think that they'll probably work together even more in the future. And oh man, I'm a big Engine fan. But whatever, let's look at Liquid Apps. So they have so many things going on. Somebody mentioned this to me the other day, and I've been doing more and more research on them. Who was that? Was that D-Wave? It could have been you, man. It was somebody that mentioned Liquid Apps, and I've always heard about them. I think everything EOS, they mention them a lot, or they have them on the podcast every so often. And man, they just got a lot going on, man. Liquid Link, you know, just bridging all these blockchains together. You know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron, I don't know what that is, and Cardano. I think that this is gonna, if all their products work, like, this is definitely gonna be something that people might look into using, man. What was the other one? So VRAM, was that it? Was that the one that I was thinking about? There was something that had to do, yeah, is this it? Is this the storage? So like a lot of people are talking about having a storage solution. Like one of the reasons I'm hype about Telos is because they have their D store that they're supposed to be coming out with, and we're gonna be hearing more about it this month, and I'm excited about that. But I'm hearing, you know, Liquid Apps has a storage solution for cryptocurrency, and they're supposed to be interoperable. So, you know, I'm on standby, man. I'm just kind of watching where things go. Who's gonna have the working products, man, and who's gonna have the community behind it to actually market? You know, I make decent videos. I don't make super fire videos, but I make decent videos and this is like me just sitting at the computer, but still, it's pretty clear. My voice is clear. I do a little bit of editing, you know, popping stuff on the screen and everything. Nothing too crazy. Sometimes I go do a little better than that, but for the most part, I do decent videos. Are these projects going to be reaching out to the community, small channels like myself, or willing to work with channels like myself? Or are they just gonna go to big platforms, you know, big YouTubers, do a one paid review, and just think that everybody's just gonna follow? Like, it's not how it works. Not anymore, guys. People, not everybody, but people learn from the Supomans. I don't know Supoman, but you know, I see a lot of people saying they lost a lot of money following Ian Bellina and Supoman and some of these other people that just made it seem like any old project that paid them had a good chance of going to the moon. You need like a true strong community of people that are gonna like be able to answer questions, you know, that feel wanted. You know, and that's why I'm a fan of Telos. I see Crypto Stella says so true, and I'm pretty sure she feels like a lot of us feel when it comes to EOS, is that Block One doesn't treat the community that was most vocal and most active on the ground when it came to promoting the platform and welcoming people onto decentralized applications on their platform, onboarding people, showing people how to use their wallets, showing people how to get free accounts, showing people, you know, how to stake, how to vote. I did a video on how to vote on EOS, you know, and all of these different things that we do. You know, when it really came down to it and things really needed to be decided on, like, I suddenly felt like I had no impact in the network. I felt like, oh snap, I'm starting to get to know my fellow EOS people. Like, Stella, I've seen you active for a while. We used to just hit each other's tweets, a little like button, nothing too crazy, maybe a little comment here and there. And we didn't really know each other, but it's like, oh, I'm getting more familiar with people in the EOS community. You know, I started chatting with Crypto Fees. We collaborated. Got, you know, a little talks with Colin Talks Crypto. He used my beat and stuff. So did Max Dap. And it's like, wow, you know, you're finding this community, and it's like, all of us, man, we must be so strong. We're a strong community. EOS has the best community. Then when things started changing, it was like, yo, we have no say-so within this network for real. Like, none. Not even the block producers that were doing a lot to help, the EOS New Yorks, the Cypher Glass, you know, some of the people that were really putting in a lot of work. And it's like, dang, we really don't have no effect on the actual direction of where the network is going. And here we are, EOS is still stuck. It's not necessarily stuck, but for the average user it is, because they don't have 100 EOS to stake, or 200 or whatever it is. So I feel bad for people like Crypto Dunker, because everybody's like, Crypto Dunker, you're turning your back on EOS, and he doesn't want to say, hell yeah, man, EOS is bugging out right now. He's like, I still have faith in EOS, guys. It's just kind of messed up right now. I should reach out to him one day, man. I watch his videos too. But in Telos, like Crypto Stella said, people are very grounded, and I'm liking it so far. I'm a Telos supporter, and I'm trying to find time, because I do this stream every single night, and I don't want to let up on that. For my own discipline, I don't want to let up on that. And I really want to grow this channel. So, you know, if you guys haven't hit the like button already, please do. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. It's low-key money. And I'm doing the Shill stream every single night between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. I start at 8 p.m. Eastern time every single night. In the future, it might change to 9 p.m. only because it's a little difficult sometimes to just come home and barely spend time with my newborn daughter, who just turned 1 month yesterday. So she's 1 month old, and eat a little food and get right to it. You know, I don't want to just come here and start freestyling. I want to have some things that we can talk about, play some games, you know. I want to basically have this whole spin the wheel thing where we can, what's the website I need to go to make this thing spin? Here we go. I gotta log in every single time. It's kind of annoying. But I want to play some games, you know, like this. I don't know why this thing switched around. I was supposed to be on the right side. I don't know what happened. It switched me around. This is what it is. But let's see. Where's my widgets at? All widgets. And then we go to the spin wheel. Bear with me, people. Sorry, bear with me. But yeah, I want to play this game. Shill Ethereum, and then we talk about Ethereum, you know. So whatever projects that people like. I didn't forget about that Kyberverse engine question, by the way. But whatever projects we decide on, we can put this on the spin wheel, and then we can, you know, we can have some fun, man. I got this one that I'm working on. I don't even know what I want to do here, man. So I'm trying to figure this out. I really literally don't know. I got Coin Purgatory. Elastos was just the example where we either put something on the moon or where we put it in the big red wick into the dumpster fire. And I would like to make the graphics for this a lot better, but this is just the concept that I'm coming up with. For anybody that hasn't seen this already, but if you're watching the replay, you've seen this. If you've been here, you've seen this. This is just when we're chilling and talking. So even though it might say 7 or 8 watching right now, we also got Rick and Morty, who's always watching. They're big Shill stream fans. Every single night they've been here, and not when it started, but since they started watching, they've been watching every night. And they're also big Bitcoin fans as well. So I want to keep doing this every night, you know, and I want to obviously grow. So I'm trying to find time to do videos. Tomorrow I'm gonna work on the energy video, get a little pay for that, and then afterwards I would really like to work on a Telos video, but I'd like to put in a worker proposal maybe after the video, just to show, you know, people like, yeah, I wanted to do this regardless, but I want to put a lot of effort into it. I got this new computer so that I can edit the way that I really need to, but I do need to learn After Effects and Adobe Premiere because I used to use Final Cut. And so far, that little transition, I created that myself in After Effects by just watching a tutorial. So I'm learning, you know what I mean? I'm definitely learning, and we're gonna try to make this thing fun, man. You know, thank you everybody that's been here. Probably won't be on too much past 9 today, so I'm here for like another 10 or 15 minutes. Now let's go ahead and talk about what NT had asked me between Engine and Kyber. Whew. So here's the thing, I already hold a little bag of Engine. I'm really big on the gaming. Dang, this is just a really hard choice, man. I'm really big on the whole gaming aspect of cryptocurrency and blockchain. Just the idea of being able to hold a non-fungible token and it represents something different in multiple games. Like one game it could be a sword, and in another game it could be armor, in another game it could be a weapon, in another game it could be special, you know, clothing like sneakers or something like that. Like, I don't know, it could be anything. And just the fact that I hold this one non-fungible token, it might just be so like such a big deal. And it's gonna be really cool when people do like opposite ends of the spectrum, where it's like, yo, what you find in, let's say, Zelda, super rare when you get this non-fungible token. And Zelda is just an example. Nobody's working with Nintendo to my knowledge. I'm just talking. But let's say you find something super rare, non-fungible token in Zelda. Somebody could just make that a little common item in, I don't know, Minecraft. Like just a nothing piece of material or something in Minecraft. Timothy Epps did say Tezos, and I'll talk about that in a moment. So I just like that whole idea, and we see people like Microsoft that are already using Engine, and they've been saying that they have people that are interested in doing some really cool things with their projects. So Engine is just a project that they've delivered for me, you know, so many times. They're looking to try to do a swap for just direct, like you and I were just like, hey, I'll trade you 5 Engine for 5 basic attention token. I don't care about the price. They want to do that. And I think that'll be really cool when you and I could just like pull out our phones and be like, all right, you and I trade in a smart contract type of form without worrying about, you know what that's going to do for OTC, bro? You know, when like certain coins come out on certain exchanges and not others, and people are like selling it, maybe they got an airdrop or something, they're selling it in like Reddit or Telegram, and it's like really not safe. That could really change the game right there. Now my whole problem is that they would probably use Kyber or somebody to help them make that happen, man. So it makes the choice really hard, yo. I honestly, I don't have an answer. What would you choose between Kyber and Engine? Like, that's just too hard for me to choose, man. I tell you one thing, I wouldn't trade my Engine for Kyber. So if that gives you a little perspective, that's cool. But getting some more money, like from scratch, just which one to get, I think I would pick Engine. I'll just go ahead and say Engine, man. But it's a very, very close call. Tezos is people said Engine. D-Wave said Engine. I just updated my Tezos chart. Looks interesting. Yo, Lodak, we need to. Can I get you on the stream one day? Like we do a video chat or whatever, and we get you on the stream one day, show your screen, maybe you do some charts or something. I don't know, we figure something out, but that'd be pretty dope, man. What's going on with Tezos though? Are you looking at it against Bitcoin or against USD? Whoa. Tezos does look interesting though. Tezos is doing good, man. What are you seeing on this chart? I'm just seeing, looks like a trend over here though. Looks like we bounced off this this line pretty neat. USD Coinbase. Where's Coinbase? Lodak and low key stream. Yeet. Can't wait. Aw, man. A possible breakout of a falling wedge. See, this is why we just need to get you on the stream, bro. When people are explaining these things and showing me at the same time, I'm like, oh, it might happen. But if you just told me like, hey, don't you see the possible breakout of the falling wedge, bro? I'm like, yes, I see it. But if you mean like we're gonna be, you know, possibly bouncing off of, let me stop. I'm just gonna stop. Not even gonna try to like act like I know what you're saying here, but are we seeing support here though? You could just let me know if that's what you're saying, that we might start to see a new channel appear right here. Because that's what I would have did if I just looked at this chart. Been like, oh, okay, that looks nice. Looks like, you know, been testing. However, really I would have had it like here yesterday, but we had a pullback and we broke under, and now we might have actually bounced off what was support. Is that resistance? Should we be shorting Tezos, or is that now support and we should be longing Tezos? Heck if I know. I don't have that type of advice. I don't have that type of foresight. But you see, Joseph says Lodak and low-key stream, he can't wait. So might have to just do that little tag team, bro. Like, what's up, man? You know, I'll set it up nice and cool, man. Share your screen. Show all the little, you know, we could add a little gold session in the market. You know, I think we could definitely get something popping here, man. What I would like to do is get all types of people in the stream, and when I finally pretty up this coin purgatory, we'll have like somebody else above me. It'll look a lot prettier, and they'll have an opportunity to shill a project, and we'll all vote and be like, nah, it's dead, it's gone, next. You know, or we might be like, oh my god, Xenon? Xenon is to the moon, you know, or whatever the case might be. So that's what I would like to do. Anyway, peoples, I see a couple people leaving. I think y'all see that it's 9 o'clock. It's 8:59 where I'm at right now. So just about wrapping it up at this point. Everybody, thank you again for joining the Shill stream. Thank you, Stella, for joining the stream if you're still there. I appreciate everything that you're doing within the EOS.io community, especially with Telos right now. And I'm keeping an eye out on your tweets and stuff like that. It kind of keeps me updated. You know, thank you, Lodak, of course, Mr. Moderator, just by default. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you, Timothy, for jumping in. We didn't talk a lot about Tezos, D-Wave. Thank you, Stella, for saying great show. EOS Brooklyn, shout to you. J Cappy, thank you. NT, thank you very much. I will see you guys on the next one, all right? I'll be here tomorrow, 8 p.m. every night. I'm out of here. Peace.